Of downtown Oklahoma City. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Oklahoma City Thunder here in Oklahoma City. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. There have been times where he's shown his potential, but as of now, he isn't in the conversation for the award.
And time has probably run out for him to put any kind of a serious charge up that list.
He's got a lot of pressure on him, and I'd like to see him do a better job of blocking out some of those distractions and just get back to the basics of playing good fundamental basketball.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to the rim. Last season, he led the league in drives per game by a wide margin. Matter of fact, he drove the most that we've ever seen since they started tracking the stat back in 2013. His blend of length, strength, and craftiness has been remarkable to watch. Guys?
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. D.A., thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Oklahoma City, sliding into the wing spots, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then there's Favors, and it's Bazley in at the 4-man position. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? They start losing sight of that. The last half of your season could be tough.
Bridges outside. Shoots over Dort. Bridges misses. Here's Giddey. Pass to Bazley. Here is Favors over Paul. And that one's good by Favors.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Johnson outside. And it goes down 2 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Giddey. The pass to Favors. Now, here's Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Favors. Over to the wing. Here's Giddey. Defended by Paul. And Giddey gets it to go.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Paul with the ball. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Booker finds Johnson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Dort against Bridges. Offensive rebound. Poked loose. Bridges with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position.
Well, Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Giddey. 12 points his last outing.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Paul passes to Bridges. Got a piece of it. Ayton inside. Working on Favors. 4 on the clock. Snatched up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor. Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. That's what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Favors. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 6 points.
Devin Booker up there in usage rate. Usually one of the top 5 players in the NBA, and right there you can see why.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He just worked San Antonio in that last game.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Bounce pass from Bridges. Ayton kicks to Johnson. At the top of the key, Bridges. Paul outside to the paint. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Baisley, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Puts it up from 12. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
Dort against Paul. And here is Dort. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Baisley. Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Booker the pass to Paul. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Here's Giddey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Favors kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Shea does a nice job there just getting in the right spot and becoming an easy target for his teammates.
Now here's Paul. Last game we saw him score 14. Dishes it to Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 10 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors at the elbow. Pass to Giddey. Here's Baisley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Derek Favors. And Phoenix also making a switch. Jay Crowder's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Booker up top. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Here's Paul. Goes back up. Here's Ayton. And at last, they get one to fall. He has 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, no layups right there for SGA. Up to the rim.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They lead by 7. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And here is Dort after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Gilgeous Alexander, here we go.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to Pokusevski. Gilgeous Alexander against Booker. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
So for the Suns, Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Payne looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That is his first foul of the game. Sharks checked in for 8. Now off the inbound, and too long on the shot. Thunder trailing by 8. Dort passes to Melodon. Back to Dort. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Booker. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Houston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Melodon passes to Muscala. Off target with his 3. Suns leading by 5. And here's Booker from the arc. And they get it back. Here's Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Pokusevski. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Booker in the corner to stop the drought. And it's Shai Gilgeous Alexander with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 5. Right wing. Here's Muscala. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And Shai Gilgeous Alexander
He'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact. And that's what Shai does.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Ty Jerome in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Crowder finds Booker. Got a hand on it.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Williams. Here's Pokusevski. Here's Jerome. No good. That would have tied it. Suns leading by 3. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closer. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the Suns miss again. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Going inside, and Muscala has it in the corner. Rejected by Booker. They need this one. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 16. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Crowder. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 6. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Melodon, covered by Saric. Here's Muscala. They grab their own miss. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Here's Booker. Rebound by Muscala. Thunder trailing by 4. Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And the first one at the line is good. And the Suns making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Booker. He's got 16. Here's Craig. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, in Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Saric, Lee out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Crowder in at the 5. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. Elbow shot with the putback. And Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Jerome. And the pass to Maledon. Here's Jerome. Defended by Booker. And stolen by Booker. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Every time he gets going like this, somebody's going to talk about that 70-point game he had in Boston. It's not going to be me.
Now, here's Maledon. Covered by Lee. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Pokusevski. It's good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Lee outside. Booker looking around. And the dunk by Booker.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Booker, following the score by Oklahoma City. And the Suns miss again. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. Driving to the basket. Basket good. Wow, just a 2-point Suns lead.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Paul outside. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
Here's Jerome. Passes to Giddey. And the Thunder, another 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After Oklahoma City gets the 3, Johnson finds Crowder. Off target with the open look.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Jerome. Here he goes. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Suns trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Ty Jerome. Now, here's Bridges. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Lee outside. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Favors. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Bridges. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. From downtown, he's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. The Thunder pull it in.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ball outside. Goes up the baseline. Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Dort. He gets it in there. Dort's got 5 now.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Lee, following the basket by Lou Dort. Back to Lee. Bridges outside to stop the run. Fades and shoots, and it's Ayton missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Giddey, covered by Lee. Giddey the pass to Dort. And the Thunder another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Suns. Bridges dishes to Payne. Kicks it out to Paul for three. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 7.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Ayton against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Paul outside. Oh, Ayton in position.
Well, he's got the skills, and he's showing you some of the fundamentals that allow him to score.
The Thunder leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It's Dort on the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Dort's got 10 points.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Suns trail by 10. Now Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Paul. And it's Bazley with the rebound. Bazley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Bridges finds Johnson. Paul outside. Down low, Ayton. And there's the pass to Payne. And they'll get another chance. And that one's good, Ayton.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Favors. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's not going to go. The Suns go the other way with it. Payne with it. 9-point game his last outing. He kicks it to Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 10-point game. To the paint, and stolen by Payne. In the corner, it's Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Oklahoma City's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Giddey, the pass to Bazley. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Pass to Paul. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
So both teams changing it up here. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he jams it with authority.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Outside Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Pocket 6. Rebound by Muscala.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Maledon passes to Pokusevski. Now here's Maledon. He's covered closely. Suns trail by 9. Craig kicks to Payne. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshot.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Thunder leading by 9. Sliding into the wing spots, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then there's Favors, and it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Dort misses. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
Now here's Ayton. Kicks it to Paul. Misses the 3. Here's Giddey. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Baisley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Ayton. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
And he knocks down the first one. And the lefty forward, Darius Baisley, Brent, can hurt you inside and outside.
Well, he's more comfortable on the attack where he's able to put the ball down on the floor and extend and use his athletic ability. But he is gaining some confidence in that shot. And in the offseason, if you work hard enough, you can come back the next year and really show that you're more of a weapon on the outside than you were the year before.
Suns trail by 11. Booker, right side. There's the pass to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you play pick and roll offense, you've got the perfect point guard in Paul. That's a lot of P's.
Right side Favors. Over Bridges. And that's off the glass and in. Favors has got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Favors. The Thunder leading by 11. Driving inside. Giddey, no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Out to the right wing. Shoots it. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Here's Giddey, defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Dort passes to Bazley. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Suns trail by 9. Paul looking over the floor. For 3, Booker. The Thunder pull it in. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And that one, good. He's got 11.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Dort against Bridges. Paul outside. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Ayton.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And the Thunder making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. Here's Giddey. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Johnson in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now, here's Dort. 10 points for him. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Passes it to Bazley. Here's Giddey, defended by Paul. And it's blocked. Williams is checked in for the Thunder. And the Suns also making a change. Lee's checked in. Suns trail by 9. Paul left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
He misses the free throw.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
He hits the second from the line. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's Baisley. He's got 8. Here's Favors. And the rejection by Ayton. Paul outside. From 11 feet away, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Pokusevski's checked in for Derek Favors. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Jerome. He has 7. Pass to Giddey. Booker pulls it in. The Suns have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And the wide open shot from Paul drains the three-pointer. Now it's just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Here's Jerome, defended by Booker. Down low and taken away by Paul. For the tie. No good from Booker. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Pokusevski. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And the foul on Pokusevski. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Charge is checked in. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the Suns miss again. The Thunder shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Jerome, defended by Booker. Jerome passes to Pokusevski. Here's Baisley. Over Johnson. The shot's good from Baisley. Baisley's got 10 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Paul dishes to Booker. To the left side wing. Ayton finds Saric. To the inside. Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Baisley. He's got 10. And stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Saric has the open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Giddey. 13 points in the game. That shot, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Ayton throws it down.
And you can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So for the Suns, Crowder, he's checked in for Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Here's Jerome. 7 points in the game. Here's Pokusevski.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. And here's Payne. The dish to Crowder. Craig kicks to Crowder. For the tie, it's good from long range. Crowder's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Maledon passes to Muscala. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Muscala's got his third bucket of the night.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Well, Phoenix shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Can't hit from in close.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Williams. Jerome passes to Maledon. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Booker against Williams. And Booker kicks to Payne. And the wide open shot from Crowder from outside off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
And that one misses. Well, as a rookie, Teo Maledon got his chances, Brent. There's a lot to like about him.
Well, the conditions around the team that drafted him certainly allowed him to get some minutes. It's a team exploring a lot of young talent, and so the opportunity was there for him to get out on the floor, earn some minutes. And the best part about that, Kevin, is the understanding of, look, after this season's over, I know what worked, and I certainly know what didn't. So let me work on my weaknesses and come back better next year.
So it's the Thunder now. The Suns getting the bucket. Here's Pokusevski. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Pokusevski's got 4 this quarter. Suns trail by 6. Booker the pass to Craig. Crowder feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Booker. Over Williams. No good from Booker.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Muscala. And he lays it straight in. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And that one drops for him. Crowder's got 9 points.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Now the pass to Pokusevski. To the middle. Here's Muscala. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 10 points for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here are the Suns now. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Good on the bucket. Payne's got his first points of the game.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Here's Pokusevski. Chalk up 2 there. Pokusevski's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Booker outside. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how to look now at our assist of the game. Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. Torrey Craig is out there with Payne, and it's Saric in at the center position. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Maledon. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Payne. Passes it to Craig. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Saric. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Saric on the inside has really good quality footwork.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They're leading by 8. Outside Favors. Pass to Dort. Shoots over Bridges. And Dort gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Payne passes to Craig. To the paint. And there's Saric on the assist from Payne.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Maledon. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Craig. It's stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. The shot by Maledon. No good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Baisley's checked in. Paul's checked in for Phoenix. Suns trail by 8.
Yo, man up on CP.
Dishes it to Saric. Paul passes to Crowder. Down low. Here's Saric. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Payne, defended by Dort. Payne passes to Crowder. Over Favors, and the rejection by Favors. And it's Dort off the drive. Comes up empty down low. Suns trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bridges finds Paul. From 12 feet out, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Baisley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. No problems knocking that one down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket.
Phoenix calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric, and it's Johnson in for Cameron Payne. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And here's Favors following the 3 from Chris Paul. Pass to Maledon. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Great D that time from Favors.
And they continue to control the glass.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Here's Giddey. Outside Favors to the wing right side. There's the pass to Baisley. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. They get it back. And Favors kicks to Dort. Passes it to Giddey. Lock at 6. Here's Favors. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 8. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Favors with the rebound. Favors got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's a big European movement to get players into the NBA. Seems like recently it's come from the Great White North as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has come down to make an impact in the NBA.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's Giddey after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Johnson's got the ball. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And the rejection by Favors.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baisley, defended by Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Giddey, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Suns trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Shoots from the high post. Dort misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the middle, Ayton. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Favors. Here's Dort. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Booker the pass to Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Dort. And that one falls for Johnson.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Right side Favors. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey, defended by Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dort. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Count that one. Paul's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Giddey the pass to Favors. Here's Giddey. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks them easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Paul, following the score by Oklahoma City. In the corner, Crowder with it. No good from outside. The Thunder leading by 9. Into the lane. Giddey, no good. Up top, Crowder. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Oklahoma City has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Paladon's checked in for the Thunder. And Phoenix also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. And Ayton throws it down.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Paul outside, over Maledon. And he overshot that one, missing. The Thunder leading by 6. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here are the Suns now. Paul outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
Chris Paul tapping into that absolute best magic tonight. For a long time, he set the standard for point guard play in the NBA.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From down low. Again, Oklahoma City.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The Thunder shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Maledon passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges with it. The dish to Ayton. Bridges kicks to Paul. Here's Ayton. It's blocked, and he gets it back. And there it is for him. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Shea. Balanced scoring for you all tonight. What is working offensively?
Yeah, we're just trusting each other, playing for each other, doing the sets that coach has us doing, and really just being unselfish. When you do those things like that happen.
It was a great performance all around tonight. Congrats on the win again. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.